Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Add me to the stage here. Just sitting down. Looking like we're a little bullish at the moment, guys. We just recently took those overnight highs. Taking a look at NQ here right now.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
All right, just gonna check the news real quick here. What do we got coming up today? Any red folders happened this morning? Looking like we haven't had anything. We do have Trump speaking at 7:10. Unfortunately.
Artlist.io.
Fed expectations orange folder at 8, so that would be 11, I guess. French PM confidence results. That's a red folder for some reason, but I don't know if that has much to do with us.
Music licensing reimagined.
Good morning, morning.
Artlist.io.
All right, so we are about 5 minutes away from the opening bell here. Just taking a look at tonight's action, or the overnight's action there since I went to bed. We did pull back a decent amount, and then we retraced towards the high. We rejected off the high, and then looks like we just took that double top out there. Yes, looks like it also did the same thing, but it did break it earlier. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like ES actually broke it before NQ did. NQ made equal highs and then just took that out right now. Dow is similar, also broke it before NQ, and then NQ did basically rejected there off of that. Swept that high barely and rejected off there. Got a couple recent bullish fair value gaps forming on NQ also.
Music licensing reimagined.
Go back to the 1 hour chart here. This is a pretty key level there, guys. We do have the monthly point of control up above there, and high week's not too far away.
Artlist.io.
Wednesday, August 13th, so it's quite a ways back, a couple weeks ago anyways. That would be all-time highs. 24,072.
Music licensing reimagined.
See, just trying to get last few things set up here. Ooh.
Artlist.io.
Pushing up there again now to all-time highs, or not all-time highs, to the high of pre-market, sorry.
Music licensing reimagined.
Looking like we're going to be probably bullish out of the gate here. We're well above the value areas. Whether that's going to sustain very long, we'll have to see. The Dow's actually pulling back pretty hard right now.
Artlist.io.
67. Down like 40 something, 45 points. Right before the open here. A minute, basically 1 minute to the open here.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Everybody's pulling back a bit right now at the moment. So we did find some support at the overnight VWAP a couple times here since last night. Bouncing off that, found some support, actually broke through it, rejected off it, rejected, support again, found some support there again and again.
Artlist.io.
So I would say the overnight VWAP is somewhat key this morning. We've got a lot of volume right now, so we're just open on the market here. Look at that little bounce out of the gate.
Music licensing reimagined.
Pushing up, straight up right now. One of those times where the trade out of the gate would have been working, because usually when I take this trade, if we're above the value area high, we're looking for a long. I mean, we would have been back to break even if we didn't get out of there, but I probably would have taken profits at that point. So 800 is a pretty key level right here. 23,800. We got to see if we're going to hold above that, but I'm not going to rush into a trade this morning. We're going to give it at least first 15 minutes here. Hey Daniel, good morning. Hey Scott, good morning. Andrew, good morning. Good luck today, guys. Hope you get some nice profits in the bag. Been on a bit of an uptrend here since about 5:15 a.m.
Music licensing reimagined.
Just kind of like this Dow just continuing its fall here, guys. ES also falling pretty hard, and NQ sort of rejecting. Let's take a look at the Mag 7 here. Mag 7 gapped up and is looking pretty strong. That explains why NQ is going higher right now. Is it going to drag the other two indices up? We'll have to see. Looking like they're just selling off. Like the Dow's already down. Wow. 140 points already, at least. Where's the Dow going to find support? Let's see here.
Music licensing reimagined.
Right down the point of control, the EMA, 200 EMA on the Dow. Found some support at 45,366. There we go. Now the NQ's kind of starting to fall down. Found a bit of support on the value area high there. I want to keep an eye on the Mag 7 this morning. Pretty nice candle out of the gate. Gapped up. Looks like it's sold off for a moment and then ripped higher, and now it's 2/3 of the way up the candle.
Music licensing reimagined.
I feel like it's pretty hard for the NQ to really make much of a move this morning, though, if we got both ES and Dow looking so bearish. The Dow really went down a lot.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
So 6:34. We've got about 10 more minutes for that opening range to set here. I just drew up this channel to see how it's going to respect it here out of the gate.
Artlist.io.
Looking like it wants to test its way, move its way higher here. Let's get our book map on NQ here. So we had orders at 800. They took that out already. We got orders at 820 and orders up at 850 now.
Artlist.io.
And up at 900. So the orders are telling us that the price wants to go higher here. We just formed a nice big bearish or bullish fair value gap there.
Dipped into it,
pushing higher
Music
here.
Licensing reimagined.
Mag 7's pulling back a tiny bit here. Wouldn't mind to try to take a long up in this 808 area. We can get a little bit of a pullback here. No, I wanted to wait till the opening range. The opening range is set here. But with them looking so strong, looking like we're going to move higher.
Music licensing
Reimagined. 5 minute
reimagined.
here. That's a beautiful 5 minute candle though. Hey guys, let's put our little fair value gap on here. Up there. That would be a green one. There we go. Yeah, that's what we wanted to do right there. We wanted to take that long, but we didn't quite get the pullback we were hoping for there. Wanted 808 or 810-ish. Let's get our view up on here going. Here's yellow.
Artlist.io.
Just pushing up and
Music
pushing up here, guys.
licensing reimagined.
I don't know if we can wait for another pullback here, because if it's anything like it was overnight, I mean, it just pushed up for 140 points. So we're shooting for, you know, the 900s today, possibly. Just feel like it's chasing at this point. You know, as soon as you get in is when it's going to start pulling way back, and then that's no good.
Music licensing reimagined.
Looking like we have one viewer in Randy's channel. So it's going to be looking like a quiet morning. Looking back here.
Artlist.io.
It's that big of a 5 minute wick. Not loving the way that thing's looking right now. This 15 minute looking like, yeah, look at that, Jay. Pulling back pretty hard here.
Music licensing reimagined.
Five minutes left on this 15 minute. We got about 5 minutes till the opening range is set.
Artlist.io.
So there was a decent opportunity to catch some of this move up here, but you know, hindsight says definitely chasing could have really hurt at this point. So rejected off the 850s,
Music licensing
heading lower back
reimagined.
down to the 800s here. Finding some support here at the 800s. Can enter long here.
Artlist.io.
Hopefully we can tag this out, then we're going to put our stop break even. Got edged there.
Artlist.io.
Okay, stops break even there. See if we can't trail this up.
Music licensing reimagined.
Like we're gonna get stopped out here. There we go. We're out. So quick $100 trade there. Got back some of our losses from the previous day. Just like in the momentum there, we kind of like held this fair value gap, started pushing a little bit higher. We're above the New York UOP, so obviously longs are in play.
Artlist.io.
Would have liked to get a little more out of that move, but you know, not gonna cry over spilled milk. Got out good before it started rolling over again here.
Music licensing reimagined.
There we go. That's what we were looking for there. Getting up close to those 850s again. Mag 7's kind of rejecting a bit off of its recent high there.
Artlist.io.
Trying to drink my electrolytes here so I can move on to coffee soon. Looking like we got 4 viewers in the chat. 3 and 1. Missing some comments here. Hey, show me the money. Hey, Ben. Good morning.
Music licensing.
You're gonna get cooked short from 836. Yeah, we're looking pretty bullish. I would be a little worried about that position if we go too much higher here. I took a long scalp on this candle here. Once we broke out of the top of this bullish fair value gap, didn't get very much out of the trade though. $90 on one contract and 10 on the other contract. So there we go. We're starting to push up to those 850s again. 850s, pretty key level. Rejected off it right there earlier. So we're definitely looking bullish today, though, guys.
Music licensing reimagined.
How long is this ride up gonna last? Let's see. What time do we got? 8:43. So we got another minute, just over a minute, and then we got the 15-minute gap or opening range set. Change this guy to purple. So looking like this is going to be a range. Our range is basically so far 75 points, guys. NQ's a beast, eh? I'm going to turn on my I use a what's it called here? Lux Algo opening range and targets on my trading view. It's just a little bit easier to keep track of your opening range, 15-minute opening range.
Music licensing reimagined.
So NQ rejected basically off the top of the range there again. Kind of looking like we're going to go take those orders up at 850 there. Could be wrong though. Just looking pretty bullish still.
Artlist
Thanks for
IO.
showing up, guys. Appreciate it. Good to see ya. And good luck this morning. May your coffers get filled. Good thing I covered where I did on that last trade, though, because
Music licensing reimagined.
it is sort of looking heavy up in this zone here. Go back to the 1 hour here. Let's see. $850, $852, pretty looking like a pretty tough area to get through. We're just almost erasing that whole move on Friday. The whole move down on Friday.
Artlist IO.
Getting that pullback now a bit. Again, we haven't taken out those 850s yet.
Music licensing
I think
reimagined.
Ben was in at looking for the gap fill at 673. 673. Oh, it's quite a ways down there, hey? That would be a killer trade if it gets there, though. Okay. Wow. 673. So if I guess I'm assuming you're looking at just regular trading hours here, and then let's see. Gotcha. Yeah.
Artlist
Okay, maybe
IO.
not actually. I show a gap between gap fill 673. Yeah, I see it down at 690, 696. That would be the gap fill in mine, but I'm looking at NQ, not MNQ. Could be slightly different. I got 770, the bottom of this wick, or this 1 hour candle, and then the top of the last 1 hour candle was right at the 700s, 697. Go back to our electronic trading hours here. I usually keep the electronic hours on just so I can remind me of what happened overnight.
Artlist IO.
Getting a pullback. We're in the middle of that bullish fair value gap here. Although I'm not really seeing that fair value gap on my trading view chart at the moment. Is this the right timeline? Yes. So maybe this guy is now sort of gone. Definitely would have been too high anyways, I guess, because this candle kind of almost wicked it all out, but it should still be active.
Reimagined.
Would like to see us get up to the monthly POC there before we get rejected, and that's right at the 900s, which we have orders up at the 900. So we're coming up on those 850s again here, possibly looking to plow through that.
Artlist IO. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist IO. Artlist IO. Music licensing reimagined.
Still getting a pullback. ES is pulling back down to its low. And we do have the ranges set here. Was it set on this candle here? So we got to move this up a tiny bit here. There we go. Take a look at the Dow here again. Wow, the Dow really went lower. It's been pushing lower and lower here, guys. So we are down. We're down like 230 points on the Dow right now. Okay, we just took those 50s on 850s on MNQ. Could think about taking another long here. Looking for a move higher here. How long have we got on this candle? 3 minutes on this candle. It is the first break of the range though. So typically it doesn't like to go very far from there.
Artlist.io.
$50.57 here, just kind of holding it down right now.
Artlist.io.
Currently pulling back. We're back in the range now, guys. Looking to take a long scalp here if we can. Again, want to see a little bit of momentum here. Just looking pretty heavy at the moment up here. Volume's been dropping off every candle here. These two candles are relatively the same. This candle's down a bit, although we do have 2 minutes left on this candle. So ES bouncing a bit. Dow's still pretty down there, but forming a couple wicks on the bottom side there. Are the other two indices going to cooperate so that we can get that move higher here? Let's see. Slowly moving up a bit here. But just as we were starting to push higher there, then again, ES and the Dow sort of rolled over right at that moment.
Artlist.io.
This could be the top of the range, getting up there, guys. That's the 850. Looking for the fill at 673. I hope it goes there for you today, bud. Be a killer day for you. Like we got 3 viewers right now, 2 in Randy's channel and 1 in mine. Appreciate you guys showing up. I know there's lots of choices out there, especially on live open, New York open trades. So we do definitely appreciate you being here. Okay, so Dow, everything ES Dow have huge wicks to the bottom side right now. NQ's looking pretty strong here. Thinking about trying another long. We're starting to push up into some more orders on the book here. We got a bunch of orders up at
Artlist.io.
70, 75, 80, 85, 90, all the way up to the even 900. Wouldn't mind a nice pullback here to we did form a fair value gap on NQ. We're pretty much in it right now. It'll be from the top of that wick to the bottom of this wick right there, sort of like so. It's a green one. Just
Artlist.io.
not making any progress up here at the in these orders here. Starting to move a little bit into them. It's just pretty risky to buy up here. Would have been nice to get in on that fair value gap. I noticed it a little bit too late. By the time I was done drawing it, it had already moved out of it. So that could have been 55 to 70, 15 points there. Take a look at the Mag 7 here real quick. They're looking pretty bullish still, although we are forming a bunch of wicks to the top side here. Just so hard to go long here, guys. It just could be a rejection point anytime here. Feeling the FOMO though. I definitely want to just get in here. We'll wait for this candle to close. Hopefully we'll get another fair value gap to look for an entry in. Getting a little rejection, pulling back a bit here. So we rejected off the 75s. High of that candle was 76.25. So I think we're definitely going to 900 today. Do we have anything? Looks like there's nothing above it till 24,000. Is that where we're going today, guys? What the heck? Nothing below either. Super dark below. I think Trump is going to be talking pretty soon, in like 13 minutes or so. If this is 7:10, says Trump speaking 7:10. We got a little link to looking like we're about 12 minutes away from Trump talking. Back in that fair value gap here. I don't know if it's going to hold anymore though. Pushing through it there. If we get a closure down here anywhere, this full fair value gap will be gone. We got orders back on at 50. Are those support now? It's kind of like the question, right? So
Artlist.io.
1 minute left on this candle here. Sitting right on those orders at 50. Looking like we're probably going to take those. There we go. We just took them there.
Music licensing reimagined.
Kind of wondering if I should be thinking about taking what the heck, 23,881. Is that monthly PLC?
Artlist.io.
23,881. Oh yeah, should be 881. Kind of rejected off the monthly point of control there. Didn't quite get to it, but trying to pull back some more here. Dow's looking pretty bearish, like super bearish, guys. Pulling the ES down. NQ is looking more bullish out of everybody, but it could be starting to roll over now. We're back into the range here. New York VWAP's down at 23,828 here. Looking pretty dark below. That could mean one of two things. One is we might just be doing a little pullback before we're heading higher here. But sometimes when there's really a lack of orders, we can really flush right through those orders. So
Artlist.io.
trying to be patient here, guys. Wait for some sort of signal.
Music licensing
Hopefully we're going to come down
reimagined.
and hold this, hold the New York view up. I think this fair value gap is pretty much gone. I don't know why it was there, but now it's looking like it's gone. So I'm going to get rid of that so we don't get confused by it because I'm not seeing it.
Artlist.io.
We got this trend line that we were holding from earlier too. So this lining up with the New York view up right now. 3 minutes left on this candle. Found a bit of support at the New York there. The only thing is I'm seeing is Dow and ES are looking so bearish. ES just bounced off the electronic value area high though. So we did find some buyer support here at the
Music
little bit
licensing
point pop there.
reimagined.
So we're gonna get rid of this guy too. That's definitely invalidated with that sell-off there. Should have taken a long on that. Too bad. Two minutes left on this candle. Might think about taking a. If we start breaking outside of the top of the range here, we could just get into another long scalp, sort of targeting these 65 area. There's not a whole lot of orders up until we get till 880. So we're at 46 right now. 50 levels, kind of a
Music
line in the
licensing
sand here.
reimagined.
850. So if we can get a nice move with some momentum up there, but taking another attempt at those 50s here.
Artlist.io.
1 minute 23 seconds left on this candle. Again, struggling at that 50. Struggling right below the 50s there. Some orders did come on there at 50s. Bunch just popped up right there. 850, 855. So okay, some of those came off at 50.
Music licensing
Holding above the
reimagined.
50s here. We got 48 seconds on this candle, this 5-minute candle. Right at the top of the range, rejecting at the top of the range. We're bouncing off some orders at 55. Are we going to take the orders at 60 here? Bit of a block of orders up at the 60s.
Artlist.io.
17 seconds on this candle. Dow's pulling back here. ES, wow. ES and Dow, if they were just cooperating, we'd be going to the moon right now on NQ. 5 seconds on this candle.
Music licensing reimagined.
Seller stepping in for a moment here.
Artlist.io.
Guys on ASFX TV are long right now. Randy just got long, fighting the New York view up on the and the overnight view up on
Artlist.io.
ES. Could be making a good decision here though. Getting a nice bounce there for him. We're holding up above the 50s here right now. 60s are kind of the next one in the way. 60, 65. So took the 60s.
Music licensing reimagined.
Do you want to get in long here? Not really getting much of a move here though. Currently, slowly chipping away higher. We took out those orders at 60. We got room up to like the 80 area there, but yeah, it's looking a little heavy, guys. ES bounced up and rejected off the New York VWAP there. Dow is still looking the most bearish out of everything. Let's take a look at the Mag 7 here again. Mag 7 is pulling back quite a bit. Just found a little bit of support at the 9 EMA on the 5-minute chart. Pretty big bullish fair value like here on the Mag 7. But so far we've tapped the very top of that range twice, almost 3 times. So yes, having a little bit of trouble at the New York there.
Artlist.io.
I'm thinking about entering along here, guys. 66. We're in there. Looking for these highs here. Pulling back, unfortunately. Let's see bounce here, guys.
Music licensing.
Might end up getting stopped out on this one. Tag that order, definitely going to drop this stop break even here.
Artlist.io.
Pulling back here, unfortunately. Hope I don't get stopped out here. Risking quite a bit, actually. If we get a flush down, probably be stop myself out sooner than that. Gonna have to drop it there. Potentially losing around 460. Not looking very good right now. Need those buyers to step back in here. Down 290 on this trade right now, unfortunately.
Artlist.io.
Not looking good on this trade, guys. I think I bought the top there.
Artlist.io.
$14 seconds on this candle. Yeah, I got stopped out there. Damn it. Down 600. That was a pretty risky trade. Probably shouldn't have been taking that one.
Music licensing reimagined.
Might not end up trading this account anymore now. I got copy traded that, so we're actually down like almost 1,200 on that trade. Shoot. Let's take a look at our Lucid account here. That trade made me feel hot. 1 second.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, it's too bad there.
Artlist
Didn't really get
IO.
didn't hold that momentum there like I was hoping we were. So we're 300 away from our max loss limit there. Of course, now we're bouncing up. We found a little bit of support there. Could take one more attempt. I mean, worst case scenario, hit max daily loss on these ones, which would be 900.
Music licensing
Hey.
reimagined.
That's right. Getting a little bit well into the drawdown on this. So actually, what I'll do here is I'll uncopy trade this since I'm not really liking. Don't really want to risk too much more on both of my accounts. So let's go to copy trading here, and we will clear this and save that. So we will trade the one that's in drawdown if we look like we're getting something decent here to go on. Falling down a bit now, guys.
Music licensing reimagined.
Found some support there at the 9 EMA. Bounced off that.
Artlist IO.
Trump should be talking here any minute, or is talking. Let's see.
Artlist IO.
He's not out yet, but he's coming out pretty soon here. Finding a little bit of support here at the top of the range.
Music licensing reimagined.
Was actually looking at the MNQ there on the chart.
Artlist
For some reason it was switched over.
Music licensing reimagined.
Still liking the longs here. We're above New York. Just currently in this pullback. Kind of should have been a little more patient on that last trade there. See what happens here, guys.
Artlist IO.
Fighting with that 9 EMA right now. We do have orders down at 30 and 25, so see how this ends up playing out here. Half a mind to just take a long here. There we go, entered long here, looking for a retrace back to the top of the range here. Only have about 300 drawdown left in this account, or this personal daily loss limit here. So hopefully we don't get a push lower here. Looking like we're out. There we go. We hit max daily loss limit on that account. This is really not a good day for me. I think I might end up calling it here, guys. I just not really reading the price very good right now. 2 losses on stream here. Pretty big losses on both of them. 596 on the first trade, and then now another 300 on the second trade. I do have my test accounts here, so I might just hang out and be patient for these guys to make a decision. Might think about might need to just be patient here, wait for something to show up. Don't want to mess up these accounts too here today. Pretty nasty Monday for me. It's going to be one of my biggest losses of pretty much. I hope I didn't give back all of my September gains so far. That would be horrible. That'd be horrible, guys. Let's export these trades right now, see what it's looking like.
Music licensing reimagined.
Damn, I don't like that. Don't like seeing the account like that.
Artlist.io.
Export these trades here.
Music licensing reimagined.
Kind of looking like we might roll over here a bit. Should be purple.
Artlist.io.
50 seconds left on this candle. We're coming down here on the 21 EMA.
Artlist.io.
Gonna attempt another long here on this.
Music licensing reimagined.
Damn, gonna get stopped out here, guys. Again, this will definitely be the end of the day if I get stopped out here. And looking pretty bearish right now, so yeah, we're gonna get stopped out. Bounced, almost took me out there. Find a little bit of support. Yeah, we're gonna get stopped out here, looking super heavy.
Music licensing reimagined.
Buyer's fighting right now, but it's not looking very good for me at the moment with this. We got wicked there twice. Hopefully the buyers can step in here a bit, get us back up. Yeah, looking like it's going to be the end of my trading session, unfortunately, guys, here. Finding a bit of support here. Let's hope that we're going to move higher.
Artlist.io.
little hopium here, boys. Please. Pretty please. Get us up there, boys.
Music licensing reimagined.
Just looking so bearish right now. All the moves are looking like, yeah, we're out. There we go. Okay, guys. Well, hey, I think I'm going to wrap it up there. Just a straight losing streak day today. 3 trades, 3 losses, down in every account now. Definitely going to wrap it up, though. Just can't give it any more back today. Not liking the price action, and my decision-making process is obviously off. So I think I'm going to call it there at an early morning. Usually I end up sticking around much longer, but appreciate you guys who did show up here today, and good luck to you guys. Hopefully better luck than me.
Music licensing.
Obviously, look at that. Now now I got wicked out, and then we're going higher. So figures. Anyways, take care, guys. Have a good day, and we'll see you guys tomorrow morning.